Santa baby, slip a Rolex under the tree for me.
He's been a really good guy,
Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. I was singing at a concert, a charity concert on the 8th of November at Bishop's College Auditorium.
Was it on the 8th of November?
Yeah.
How can you, are you sure?
I have very good memory. Yeah.
Anna's daughter called me and she's like, okay, can you please do my makeup? And because she had written her own song and she was going to sing it. And she really wanted me to do her makeup. So it's because of her that I actually ended up there at the event. And then I saw this young gentleman passing and we started talking. Okay.
Well, she sent me the friend request on Facebook, so obviously she made the first move.
No, he made the first move.
She just thought, oh, cute guy.
Oh, please.
Wasn't that the real truth?
Actually, yeah, there was something about it.
There you go.
He's so weird. Like, I want to know more.
Weird. Okay,
like,
that's
good
a nice
weird.
word to put in.
No, it's a really good, like, you know, I think sometimes...
A good weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah, very good weird. I was like, oh, he's so intriguing. And the way he was like shy. He was really shy. And I was like, that's so cute. I want to know more about this guy.
The very first time I actually saw Stephanie was about 7-8 months before the first time I actually met her. I actually saw just the back of her. She was wearing a blue pair of tight jeans and a blue short top.
Backless.
And she was, backless short top. And in my head I was thinking, damn, that's the kind of girl I like to find. You know, I never knew that it was going to be this girl, but then she turned and I was like, Stephanie Divivardhana.
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah, the whole thing was gone. But then later on, you know, it just,
Ooh, I like this question. Okay. I love his heart. He is such a kind and generous person. I love that he's funny. He's like my joker. Not a day goes by when
he's like a very serious person.
He's not a serious person. He cracks me up. Like from the moment I wake up, I'm laughing, and I love that. I love that he's so hardworking.
Can you say these things when I'm not? Can we do this when I'm not here?
Why? You're shy. Yeah. No, very shy. Oh, no, darling. I told you he's a shy one. He is truly dedicated to his art, and he's completely self-made. And he's gone through so much, and he loves his fans so genuinely. I love his work ethic. I haven't seen many people with that drive, and I really appreciate that. So.
Thank you.
What a hate. I hate.
Gosh.
This is a good one. Hate is also a strong word. I don't hate anything about it. I dislike. I strongly dislike that he's a bit forgetful.
I passionately forget, but I don't want to remember.
He passionately forgets what he doesn't want to remember, like picking up water at the grocery store. Darling, we're out of water. Drink tap water. It's good for you. Well, I really don't like that when he gets annoyed, he switches to Sinhala. And I can't understand what he's saying sometimes because he speaks really, really fast Sinhala. I really don't like it. And I'm like in the middle of arguing, I'm like, say it in English! So my Sinhala is not so good yet, so it's a little frustrating because I like to understand everything. Actually, the thing is, it's a good thing, but sometimes, you know, ladies, I think you can probably relate. I find that he's not a jealous guy. And that's really great because I love my freedom. I need my freedom, like especially in terms of work. He never asked me, where are you? Who are you with? Like sometimes, you know, a girl just wants to know that, you know, chutta.
I love her personality. Her strength is her personality, and anybody who knows, who's met her personally, would absolutely agree with me. It's her personality that's the greatest. And she's very generous. Generosity as in concern about a lot of other people and all that. And she's full of life. She's full of life. It's a good thing at good times. It's the worst thing at bad times as well. Life comes in good and bad. Happy and sad, right and wrong, everything. So she's full of all that. She could be extremely selfish. Yeah, she's agreeing because she knows I'm not lying here. It's her way or the highway most times. Even if you're doing
I'm ready to compromise, but it has to
See?
Yeah. Compromise is good.
Yeah, compromise. She could snap at you. She's so literal,
I'm very literal.
Very, very, very too literal sometimes. And the fact that she's brought up in a different culture. She was brought up in Canada, so she's got a very Canadian, what do you call that? Activists, against racism, against feminism, for
you're just careful about the words you use. I mean, words are there, and there's a reason why each word has a different definition, so you can use the correct one.
Yeah, where in Sri Lanka, we are not so, much like that, so it could be very annoying sometimes me speaking to her. She would be like, what did you say? What did you say? All the time. I'm like, yeah, it's a normal thing that we say.
Do you know he wrote a song for me?
So say that.
It's called Stop Abusing Me. For all his exes, I love you, she went with someone else, my jeevite adare, listen to how much I love you. For me, it's stop abusing me, stop abusing me. So we went on a Euro trip to see if we can actually make it work.
Story. I don't know how it's in her head, we are trying to make it work.
Listen, I'm saying the story.
If a couple is going out of the country for a holiday for 6 weeks, it's not because you want to see if it works. It's because it's working.
Well, in my perspective, it was. In the last 3 days, we went to Tomorrowland with some really cool friends of his. And so while we were there, I was supposed to leave on the second day. He was there for 3 days. And that night we were sleeping in a tent. And as I was sleeping, he put the ring on my finger.
No. As you were sleeping, some
before that,
man suddenly fell on me.
Some strange man fell on the tent and almost killed me. Luckily, somebody was passing and they heard me say Dushyanth. And they were like, hey, there's someone called Dushyanth here. And he was being used as a jukebox in a neighboring tent. He took me to the tent. They're all singing, and through all this confusion, nearly dying, whatnot, I'm like, what happened to my finger? Why do I feel so restricted? And as I look, there's this beautiful engagement ring, which I've seen before. It was gorgeous. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then the guys in the tent go crazy, like, oh my god, it's a proposal in our tent. We have the coolest tent in Tomorrowland. His reaction verbatim. I'm like, Dushyanth, what is this? He goes, oh.
So she was supposed to wake up with it the following morning, not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Well, I was surprised.
I was surprised.
Yeah, I get a 10 out of 10. So you gotta know how to do it. Have a naked man falling on your on your tent.
He was naked. He was traumatizing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with this.
What are we looking forward to? A life together.
Yeah, I guess a life together,
A living journey, this journey together.
We do the stuff that we like to do. We have had our education, but we ended up doing what we love to do, what we are passionate about, you
And
know.
we just take life as it comes. So I mean,
Didn't
yes,
let
we would
too much
love to say, yeah, we want to have kids, we want to have, like, you know, everything.
So
that
even
everybody
right now,
wants,
okay,
but
now that we are married,
you know,
we met, we fell in love, we lived together, we got married, and now we are married and we're living together, and something else will happen. So, you know, very
maybe
hard.
it's a little one, maybe it's not. But we just love
Maybe
to.
there's 4 or 5.
Oh God. Yeah, so whatever comes our way, we're excited. Gomaramala, Surasala, Hedavata Government, Inganalava, Varalasamudala, Osiria Ambala. Come on, you're supposed to
See,
See, I'm a good dedicated wife. I learned these lyrics
Okay.
even though I don't know what it means.
Kolasinaavin Musarasa.
I don't know the lyrics.
Okay.
It was
Jamangalagata.
Actually, yes, I think so.
I think it was the most emotional and the most heavenly moment. Yeah.
Because we had a recording.
The most loving.
Yeah, the recording broke. Then
And the whole families were anyway singing the Jayamangalagata while it was
So
going on with
beautiful.
it. And they didn't stop. It was, you know, both families, the Veeramans and the Sirivardhanas, all were singing. It was so beautiful. Yeah.
I couldn't stop crying. It was just
She
so
didn't understand a
overwhelming.
thing, but she was crying.
No, because you know, the people who you love the most and who love you are both singing with all their heart, wishing you this blessing for your life together. I don't think you can get more beautiful than that. One really important and emotional thing was, since my parents 30 years ago also got married at the location Chivita di Bagno Reggio, 30 years ago. So we wanted, and I wanted something special. So I made my veil out of my mother's wedding dress.
And she wanted to be married in the same place.
And I got married in the same place.
Yeah.
So that was really special to me. And also I made my wedding shoes. So I bedazzled it and put pieces of my lace on it, and it was really, really nice. And
Self-proclaimed, no? I made my shoes and it was really, really
See,
nice.
the thing is, I have to love my own wedding shoes. What you want to say? Oh, no, I made them and they were so ugly. Like, I made them. We went and got this castle, and we had his entire family. So from Australia, from here, my whole family from like Lebanon, Switzerland, Canada, Italy, and Sri Lanka, all coming and living together for 1 week before the wedding. So all of us in each other's faces, cooking together. So it was really beautiful.
I think that was the best part of the whole thing.
So nice.
Both our families had to travel from all over the world just to get to the wedding. And it was the most important people in our lives who made that effort to get there. And when they all came, that energy, the love was so unbelievable. I don't think we could ever put that again together.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Heavenly. I would say heavenly.
Yeah. A dream come true. That's not one.
Planning a wedding is not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. We almost killed each other.
But the food tasting is probably the fun part.
Oh yes, the food
Yes,
tasting was
yeah.
delicious. How about the tea tasting when we made our tea blend? That was fun.
What we did was we made our own blend of tea.
And we also gave them personalized thank you slippers.
Yes.
With Dushyanth and Stephanie and our logo.
Because you had to climb up to the
to the church.
It is a climb of about 700 meters.
Oh, and also a really fun part was when at church, when the priest was saying, "You may now kiss the bride," he said, "You may now kiss the braid."
The braid. Yeah,
because of the
funny.
accent, it was so fun. It was really funny.
I hardly have anything to disagree on, because it was in the most beautiful places in Italy or in the world, I would say. It was absolutely something I totally did not expect. If anybody said there was a dream wedding, yeah, this would be it for me. Capri. We went down south.
Don't forget Maiori. We went to Maiori
Yeah.
and we went to Sperlonga. It's gorgeous.
We drove.
We drove.
I drove
He drove.
for what, 4 hours?
Quite a
Yeah,
while.
so we hired a car.
Oh, and actually, what was beautiful is we got a message yesterday. So we had a romantic dinner in Maiori at the Torre del something. I forget the name. But so that's where JLo ended up having her wedding reception.
She copied us. JLo copied us. JLo copied Dushyanth and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Copycat JLo.
Actually, I was really surprised that things felt so normal. I was expecting this huge change because everyone kept saying like after marriage it's so different, and actually I was a bit scared.
What was my opinion about it?
He was pretty chill the whole time.
Because even before marriage, I said, I don't see how things will change because
I was freaking out.
I guess things change a lot because when you're not the real person before marriage, and I guess when you are married and you're living together, you don't have a choice but to be yourself. And then if you're actually showing
Different.
change, that means you were different before.
So things have not changed. We haven't been surprised. Actually, I have been surprised at how good a cook he is. I am very good at forgetting.
No.
No, actually, no, I'm not. I remember, but I forgive. I do forgive wholeheartedly. So, yeah, of course I forgive. Think I'd be with you if I didn't forgive? Yeah. I think we're both tired.
I thought I could do both. Huh? There's no such thing, okay? Happily ever after.
I think
it's
you have
an
to make your
imagination.
happily every single day. It's a choice you make to be happily
you
every
wake up
day.
in the morning in the worst and you go, wow, I'm so blessed.
Wow.
Yeah.
And actually, I find that helps a lot. You know,
it is.
every day, like even though you might be having a tough day, to appreciate your partner and just keep on, saying like, we've been together for 5 years, and trust me, it hasn't been like a rosy ride. It's been really tough, but I think we're stronger for it, and that comes from making that choice to love and appreciate your partner, no matter how small the things they do are.
Laws of attraction. If you always think
Positive and send positive energy, it will. So like I always sometimes if I just randomly feel like it, I'll just call and be like, listen, I'm so blessed to have you in my life, and my life is so much better for you being a part of it.
Also, something very important is you have to understand you and the person with you are not the same. They're absolutely different. I can show you the world,
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Tell me, princess, when did you last? La da da dee da la, a whole new world,
A new fantastic point of view, and no one to tell us no, or where to go, or
say we're only dreaming a whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Okay, that's good.